Hello everyone, the topic of the English week is Shakespeare. In this video, I would like to introduce two Shakespeare's famous plays, Romeo and Juliet and Hamlet. Let's talk about the romance tragedy Romeo and Juliet first. The play starts with a strict brawl between Montagus and Capulet. These two families don't like each other. Later, Count Paris talks to the Lord Capulet about marrying his daughter. Capulet asks Paris to wait another 2 years and invite him to attend a planned Capulet ball. Lady Capulet and Juliet's nurse try to persuade Juliet to accept Paris' courtship. Going back to the Montagus, Benvolio talks with his cousin Romeo and Lord Montagus' son about Romeo's recent depression. Benvolio discovers that it stems from unrequited love for a girl named Rosaline. Persuaded by Benvolio and Mercutio, Romeo attends the ball at Capulet's house in hopes of meeting Rosaline. However, Romeo instead meets and falls in love with Juliet. Afterward, Romeo makes himself known to her and they agree to be married. With the help of Friar Lawrence, they are married secretly the next day. Juliet's cousin Tybalt, offended that Romeo had sneaked into the Capulet's ball, challenges him to a duel. Romeo refuses to fight him. Mercutio is incensed by Tybalt's insolence and accepts the duel on Romeo's behalf. Mercutio is fatally wounded, and Romeo is angered by his friend's death. Pursues and slays Tybalt. The prince exiles Romeo from the city of Verona for the killing. At the same time, Lord Capulet agrees to marry Juliet to Count Paris and threatens to disown her when she refuses to become Paris' joyful bride. When she stands pledged for the marriage to be delayed, her mother rejects her. Romeo secretly spends the night in Juliet's chamber, where they consummate their marriage. Juliet visits Friar Lawrence for help. He offers her a drug that will put her into a death-like coma for 42 hours. The friar promises to send a messenger to inform Romeo of the plan, so that he can rejoin her when she awakens. On the night before the wedding, she takes the drug, and when discovered apparently dead, he is laid in the family crypt. The messenger, however, doesn't reach Romeo. Poor Romeo doesn't know the truth. He buys poison from a pharmacist and goes to the Capulet crypt. He encounters Paris and kills him. Still believing Juliet to be dead, he drinks the poison. Juliet then awakens and finding Romeo dead, she stabs herself with his dagger. Finally, the families are reconciled by their children's death and agrees to end the violent feud. Now, let's talk about the exciting tragedy Hamlet. The main character of Hamlet is Prince Hamlet of Denmark, son of the recently deceased King Hamlet, and his wife Queen Gertrude. After the death of the king, Claudius, Hamlet's uncle, proclaims himself king and hastily marries Gertrude. In a cold winter night, Hamlet sees his father's ghost, and the ghost tells him he is the spirit of his father, and discloses that Claudius murdered King Hamlet by pouring poison in his ear. The ghost also demands Hamlet to avenge his death. After seeing his father's ghost, Hamlet changes his behavior, and thus his uncle, Claudius, sends two of Hamlet's friends to be the spies. Hamlet remains unconvinced that the ghost has told him the truth, but the arrival of a troupe of actors at Elsinore presents him with a solution. He will stage a play reenacting his father's murder and determine Claudius' guilt or innocence by studying his reaction. Finally, he knows the truth and kills Polonius, who helps Claudius doing things. When Claudius knows Hamlet knew the truth, he sends Hamlet to England, but Hamlet is back to Denmark eventually. Then Claudius changes his plans to propose a fencing match between Laius, who is the son of Claudius, and Hamlet, in which Laius would fight with a poison-tipped sword. Lastly, Hamlet was killed by the sword, but before he dies, he kills Claudius. These two famous tragedies is worthwhile for a student to read.